Hello, I'm the official name raider. My job is to look through the first page of Google, review the nicknames provided by the internet, and then give my recommendations at the end. Today we're looking at just Kangaskhan. Alright, so this was actually suggested to me as well before even recording it, but it's nice to know, I guess, that it's on the name raider site, so there's that. Winnie the Pooh. Do I think it's great? Not really. I think it's kind of just basic. There's not much to it, but if it's a thing that strikes your fancy, go for it. Kanga, Roo, Mama, Roo, whatever the hell you want to do. That rhymed. Big Mama will never be a good nickname. Babysitter, on the other hand, actually doesn't annoy me. It's stupid, but I at least understand why. Missing No, I knew was going to be a thing brought up, and I know we mentioned that in Marowak as well, so, like, that's another one where it's going to share, so a summary as to why is because the idea of Marowak evolving into Kangaskhan basically was speculation, and then Nintendo sort of confirmed it in Sun and Moon by making Kangaskhan a support Pokemon via SOS, so there you go. I think it's okay, it just basically depends on did you already use it for Marowak, yes or no. Ripperoo is the one that I use, but it's only because I have literally nothing else better at all. Like this, I remember when I was looking stuff up and this was the one where I was like, yeah, that'll do, I guess. And, like, I'm okay with it, but I just feel like there's gotta be something else better. So that's my choice, and we'll repeat that at the end. Kangaskhan is going to be one you're going to see a bunch. I'm actually kind of surprised it wasn't on the Name Raider site. But let me go ahead and spell something out for you real quick. It may particularly derive from Genghis Khan. Now this is like speculation, but I feel like if you can find it on Bulbapedia, you might as well just probably not use it. Because it's like accepted fact. Like, it's not definitive, but if it's at that point it's close enough to where it's like you might as well just not do it. I don't like these names, but I like where this is at least going, where he's trying to thematically base it off of his moves in the setup for it. So, like, that's a very hard and open-ended thing to suggest, but if you can derive a specific moveset for it, and associate a nickname based on that moveset, that might work. So, like, if you do it with a bunch of, like, punching attacks, then you could try and theme it around that, or something like that. But I don't know many people that do that. So I don't know how many people that would even apply to. But again, that's a start, I guess. And it's fucking better than Big Mama! The worst thing about reaching the bottom here is that this is a hugely long fucking thing. This was hugely long, and that was hugely long, and all three of them only had like 2 suggestions at best. So, like, even I can go ahead and Control F and just skip to the Kangaskhan ones, but I like to read through them all in case I see something good for a future episode or a previous one to give me ideas. So it's really annoying that, like, especially this one, because it wasn't listed out in a way that would make sense. It was just paragraphs and paragraphs. So that's me just complaining for a second, because it's you could definitely present that in a much cleaner format, but you didn't. But let's look at a presentable way to look at nicknames. The spreadsheet. They're all bad, but at least it takes 3 seconds to look at a nickname instead of having to read the encyclopedia just to find your point. Ugh, I know, they didn't do it with me making this show in mind. I don't blame you. Anyway, the one thing I saw that, like, I didn't mention, but it at least gave me a small idea, was someone said like 2 for 1. So if you want to do, because there hasn't been any jokes about them being 2 of them. Like, you could do like double take or double tap. Double tap works very well for like Mega Kangaskhan, where they hit 2 times. Double, well, don't do double hit, that one's stupid because that's a move. Double hit, use double hit. I don't know, but the point is, like, you could use something involving the number 2, and no one has. Even just maternity. It's a really shitty name, but at least I thought that up in like 3 seconds, and it's not on the first page of Google, because everyone's busy sucking Kangaskhan's dick, and it's not even a good name. The only things that were even worth mentioning is just Missing No and Ripperoo, and that's it. Missing No, like, it's a good idea if you haven't already used it for Marowak. Ripperoo, that's the one I use, but again, there has to be something better out there, something way more creative. But I haven't seen it yet. So, show me what creativity looks like, give me and the rest of the internet good nicknames for Kangaskhan, because there isn't really any at all. The idea that we at least have 2 to end on, that's at least better than nothing, so we'll take that, but they're both very decent opposed to fantastic, so let's aim for that fantastic if we can.